Okay. Hello, and welcome to Cooking, Crafting, and Gardening with Margaret and Mia. Today, we're very excited to present to you one of our favorite beverages that is not only delicious, but it's also nutritious. We're going to make ginger root tea, and we are going to show you how you can take that ginger root tea and spice it up and make it tastier. So, Margaret, do you have something you'd like to say at this time?
No, I'm just saying I can't wait because Mia's been telling me about this drink
Mhm.
and she's like, you need to go buy some ginger root so we can do it. And she was talking to me about all of the health benefits, and we all need to get a little bit healthier.
Yeah.
And so I'm ready. So
And one thing we want to mention, and I'm sorry to cut you off, Margaret,
yeah,
but before I forget, we wanted to mention the new study that just came out that talks about the dangers of drinking soda and some of the other sugary drinks like lemonade. They've been talking about that recently on all of the networks. And how even just drinking one can of soda a day can shorten your life. Is that what you've heard, Margaret? Have you been hearing those studies?
oh yeah. I
Yeah.
stopped drinking soda. I very seldomly even buy soda at the house.
Mm-hmm.
Only if we're having an event. We'll drink tea, but now I'm so excited to start drinking this ginger root tea to uh daily
You can add
into
it,
my
yeah, because it's kind of boring. I drink water and I drink tea like you, but sometimes I want something that has a little pizzazz. So I think this is the pizzazz that people are looking for. So first, we're going to tell you what you will need for today's simple. This is going to be a very simple tutorial. You will need a large pot because you're going to be making a lot of tea, something that will last for a long time. You're also going to need a jug to store your tea in once you're done, and you can also use it for measurements. And then, of course, you're going to need some ginger, and you're going to just need some tap water. And my dad, I actually going to give credit to my father because he gave me the recipe for this ginger tea. He started drinking it, and then my mother is the one who got me started drinking the tart cherry juice. They drink it separately, but I actually mix the two. It's kind of like getting the best of both parents. The tart cherry juice has benefits, and the ginger has benefits. Margaret, do you want to tell them about the benefits of one of those, or do you want me to share the benefits of both?
I want you to share the benefits of both.
Okay.
Um there's so many of them.
Yes,
Um
yes.
and
It's hard to
got a
remember all
different
of them.
cherry juice. One thing that we did though, both of us have already cut up. Mia, did you already cut up all of your
I
ginger?
did not cut up all of them. I left them kind of in chunks because that's part of what they'll need to know for measurement.
Okay.
So when you're thinking about how much you want to take or how much you want to make, we really want to make sure that your ginger tea is strong. So as a rule of thumb, we will say one cluster of a ginger root per cup of water. For me, I'm going to make a jug. So as you can tell, I have quite a few clusters. And yeah, Margaret has quite a few as well. And so once you decide how much you want to make, then you're going to dice it up, or you can break it up into chunks. Some people actually peel the skin off. I don't mind the skin, so I actually leave the skin on. But you do need to cut it up into chunks so that you can actually, the flavor, you'll get more flavor the more you cut it up.
I didn't peel it off for Mia. All I did
Okay.
was use a vegetable brush and I
Yes.
washed it off really, really good, scrubbed it off really good, and then I chopped it up. So I wasn't about to peel off all of the skin to
Yes.
this. So all I did.
Yes,
And
and you can use different methods. I have my aunt, she actually uses a spoon. She will use the back of the spoon and she'll scrape the skin off that way. So there are different methods, or again, you can actually leave the skin on. And so
and
I'm going to actually leave the skin on. And then getting back to some of the benefits. So these are some of the benefits of ginger tea. It may help to ease digestive discomfort. It's anti-inflammatory. For those of you who experience swelling, it will help with that. It may help to reduce blood pressure. It may also aid in weight loss, which, as Margaret and I were saying, we all want to lose weight. It will also ease headaches and migraines, and it is antioxidant rich, which means it may aid in reducing the chances of getting cancer. So that's just the ginger tea alone. And then when
Exactly.
you look at the tart cherry juice,
We're
it has,
coupling together.
yeah, put them together. So the tart cherry juice has a whole separate groups of benefits. It can help you sleep, which I have found that to be true. I have anxiety, and so this has been very helpful. I've been able to sleep better. It also reduces the risk of stroke, which in the Black community, as we all know, that is a common
Mhm.
uh, illness that people have. It will help prevent cancer, which that's amazing. It will help reduce muscle pain, and I do know that's true. That's why my mother drinks it, because she injured her knee, and she tends to have a lot of aches and pains. It regulates blood pressure, so that kind of ties in with the ginger root tea. It's good for your brain, and it prevents Alzheimer's disease.
Oh, wow.
So
Wow.
yeah, both of those. So just think, when you put those two together, you really have a power drink. When you put
I
both the ginger tea and the tart cherry juice together, that's a powerful drink.
now, Mia, now I still juice and I use my ginger in juice. And
Mhm.
me and I talked about making this video a little while ago. So I used some of my ginger. So I don't have a big pot as Mia. In fact,
Mhm.
mine is only this big, but
That's okay. That's
I'm gonna
okay.
start and then I'll
Mhm.
go to the store and buy some more.
Okay.
So I start drinking it every day.
Drink it every day. I usually start drinking mine around 5. I also have a cute little tea glass. I always see people using these on TV, so I went out and bought me one that kind of makes
Yeah.
it fun to have a cute little glass. So I'll just start sipping mine around, and I drink mine cold, but you can drink it hot. And also, you can add, I have a lemon. This is a huge lemon, and I ate the first half of it this morning because I drink a glass of tea every morning, and I always put lemon in it. So you can add lemon to this, and that will give it some additional flavor.
So Mia, let's go on and start and we'll just
Okay,
talk.
yeah, we can just talk while we're cutting. I still have to cut a few more of mine.
Do
We
you
can continue
add
to
your
talk.
um when you get ready to drink it, or do you add your
I,
lemon?
I add it when I get ready to drink it, like just right before I get ready to drink it, because sometimes if you put the lemon in there beforehand, it will give it a little bitter taste. And ginger tends to have a spicy taste already, so it kind of has that little hot, tangy, spicy taste. And so when you add that tart cherry juice to it, that really gives it a good flavor. It really is an enjoyable drink. You don't feel like, oh, I'm only drinking this so that I can be healthy. You actually enjoy the drink, and so that's beneficial.
So Mia,
Pardon? And this was really good for my dad because remember telling you, Margaret, that he had a stroke not too long ago. And so that's
yes.
probably one of the reasons that he started drinking it. He'll make a pot like this. So he'll make 3 jugs at a time, because that's how much. So they kind of drink it like it's water. He and my mom,
Yeah.
they really enjoy it. And that's just the ginger tea. And then sometimes my mother will add the tart cherry juice to it.
Okay. So ginger is tart by itself.
Yes,
So
it has
this is
that
the
spicy taste. Like ginger snap cookies, they have a little spicy. So the ginger tea has that
well,
spicy taste.
I put a little bit too much ginger into my celery drink when I'm juicing. I'm like, oh my
Yes, yeah,
goodness.
and it's not good.
So straight ginger, or what do they add to their ginger tea?
They like it. They won't add sugar or anything. Even with their regular tea, they don't use sweetener. My dad is diabetic, so they don't like any type of sweetener. They just drink it straight. Now, when I first started drinking, I will admit I would put a little sweet and low in it, but now I don't put anything in it because it is spicy. But now I'm used to it and I enjoy the
So
taste.
fight, get me
Yes,
ready.
get ready, and that probably that's the benefit. That's what you need because that's what my dad told me. He said, "You make sure that it's strong enough." He didn't think I was going to make it strong enough. I said, "It's definitely strong enough because
Well, I
it's
already on
has a
boil.
kick to it."
I already have my pot on boiling, so you let it boil for about how long until it comes to a rolling boil, and then
Yes, yes, until it comes to a rolling boil, and you can go ahead and put your ginger in.
oh yeah, I already did.
All right, I was gonna say, go ahead and add your ginger, and it should be a brownish color. It's gonna be a light brown color. If it's strong enough, it should be a light brown color. Turn it up high. So I just poured mine into the pot, and I'll turn this. I just poured it into the pot. Can you see the pot, Margaret?
Yes.
Now I'm going to add the ginger, and then just let it simmer for about 20 minutes. Probably about 10 to 20 minutes. It doesn't really take that long. You have to play it by ear.
Okay.
Depends on
Well,
how high the fire is.
well then I guess we'll have to back
Pause it.
our short video when it's all done.
Yes, maybe we can, when we rejoin, then we can have a glass of ginger tea together. How does that sound?
Sounds great.
Okay, I'm going to pause it.